Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. It hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do shortly. Glad to report, though, that that hasn't affected the crowd, who are here in good number and indeed in good voice. And the game will be underway very soon. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. Well, I thought about the opposition here, Jim. They are a team that is stuttering badly.
Well, if ever a win was needed, Peter, then they'd obviously like it to be here. However, there's no need for them to get over-anxious about their current run. They have to retain a composure about their work and get back to what they're good at. Should they rekindle a full commitment from every individual, if they don't win this one, they could well win the next. They have to maintain belief.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Getting. He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Gets up to head it! It's broken loose. Danger averted for now. Borini. He's gone for it! Goal! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Verona get themselves into the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Hoists it forward. Well, that's where he wants it. Hardly anything between the is 1-0. There are a few waiting for it. And it's played forward. It's being played forward. And he's straight offside. Gets it upfield. Keeper's got good distance on that. There's the whistle for half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Verona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So off we go once more.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try.
Forward it goes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Battles to win it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. It's got through. Verona are the epitome of solidity. They've not conceded in 5 games. Tries to get it forward quickly. Badu. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defenders.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Keeper sends it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Whistle's gone, that's foul. He's in! Badu. Danny! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. There's going to be another change here.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Hoists it forward.
Sassuolo are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
And it's played forward. Borini goes looking. A long ball, but not especially accurate.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Badu. Now the counter. He's got options out wide. Now it's Badu. Badu's cross. Header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box, obviously increasing.
So that's it. It is all over. Verona, hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, to me, this is an awful lot more than the scoreline suggests. You know, after the goal, the team just settled down and looked surprisingly comfortable and...
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful, perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well, no doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. And already we're underway here. It's being played forward. It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target. Torino have played a lot of games just lately. Squad rotation or tinkering start to become prevalent at times like this?
Absolutely. I think nowadays the science that goes on behind the scenes can tell a manager who's in the best shape, so he can use that information.
Brings it forward. It's a decent ball. Borini hit into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Torino were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Zaza goes looking, gets away from his opponents, gets up to head it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Miguel Veloso. Verona still without an attempt on target. Verona are the standout defensive side of the moment. They've not conceded in their last 5. Gets it upfield. Rincon. Iago Falque has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. That's great strength on the ball. Way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Laxalt. A real chance to break. Borini plays it forward. And it's half-time here. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. Already up and running for the second half.
Verona can be very glad that half-time came when it did. Poor possession and very little firepower means they need a serious pickup in this second half. No guts, no glory.
Back to the keeper and go again. Hoists it forward. And that is as far as they're going to go. Finds himself eased off the ball. And it's played forward. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Zaza desperately wants to get on the end of this. Forward it goes. Iago Falque. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
He's found his man. He could be in, and the shot! He can pounce on that. Oh, taken with style. Finally, the deadlock is broken. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and movement.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Verona got themselves into the lead.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
With a delicate ball. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Tries to get it clear. Defending of the desperate variety. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. That is terrific skill. Rincon. And that's it. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
What I most admire about this outfit is the cohesion and the willingness to work hard as a unit and getting behind the ball. Doing the ugly stuff, that's what gets you clean sheets and wins.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury. So we're down to the last 8. The competition you sense rapidly heading towards its big climax. A dash for the finishing line, the showpiece final. Welcome to our live coverage on quarter-final day. It is good to have you with us, and you can see that the atmosphere is building very nicely. Super noise, grand level of expectation, and that is only rising as we head towards kick-off time. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. So this is where we're up to in the quarterfinals. Already plenty enough to get the juices flowing.
All the 8 sides still left here are perfectly entitled to think they have a good shot at this, Peter. It is quite an atmosphere here, and that's clearly...
Shot a goal! Mete tries to locate someone up front, and it's Pelotti. That's gone a long way up and away. Keeps everyone guessing. And he's there to clear it. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Gets it back. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
And the shot!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Iago Falque. Hoists it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Ball's out on the left now. Bellotti. Lovely bit of skill there. Time to deliver. Finds himself eased off the ball. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least offensively.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. We are already promptly back underway.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Danny. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. So we've reached the hour mark. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And that has been cleared. He's gone for it! And the ball is out of play. Verona making consecutive changes here. Iago Falque. Onkulu, and it's played forward. Goalkeeper's ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. Played into space out wide. Cleared away. Miguel Veloso. Nicely controlled. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Miguel Veloso drives it forward. Marcelli. And that's it. Verona have got themselves a draw on the road. It looks good for them with the home game to come. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Verona come into the second leg just as they started the first. It is a narrative which is also applicable to their opponents after a goalless draw last time out. Much has been talked about on and off the field since those 90 minutes came to a close. But talk is one thing, hindsight is 2020. Right now we have 90 minutes ahead of us, which will tell the ultimate tale. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. So we are now where we began, neither side any closer to the semi-finals. Someone from somewhere is going to have to make a difference.
Tough one to call this, Peter, and I can easily see it being attritional, both sides desperate to take the initiative while also being aware that one mistake could prove fatal. It might just come down to who has the better cutting edge here, as chances might prove pretty scarce. Either way, it should be fascinating.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Verona are back home now after what could be a really important draw in the away leg. Conclusive occasion, however long it takes. Miguel Veloso goes looking. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. He's there to receive, goes for goal! It's a goal! And they have an aggregate lead. Verona have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it? And it's Zaza. Danny. Cuts it out. Salvatore Bocchetti does well there, alert. Verona are in control here on the brink of half-time. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Here's a clever pass. They've played it short. Here's the cross. And we hit half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but it still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. More than beats the game up to now. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Verona clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Verona come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Rincon. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. And Seldy. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little tip.
With a delicate ball. Danny. Oh, real danger here. Oh, Away from immediate danger. It's a throw. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Has a goal! Keeper's got good distance on that.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Borini.
Verona certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Well positioned to make that interception. And it's played forward. He's got options out wide. And that's that. Verona through to the last four. Just 2 more steps now. They have got a crack at it. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, a result which owed much to grind and graft, Peter. Not the prettiest of wins, but a very professional performance, I would say. And a clean sheet, of course, is always very welcome.